we're just getting over the nose cap survey, and we're just about on.
As Space Shuttle Discovery catches up to the space station on a mission to bring it to full power, the crew pulled out the extension for the shuttle's robot arm to inspect Discovery's outer skin.
We're in the survey attitude.
The 50-foot-long orbiter boom sensor system scans the wings and nose for damage, capturing images that will be used to see if Discovery is safe for its trip back to Earth in about 2 weeks.
I didn't see anything obvious, but then my job was to collect the data, not to really evaluate it. So we wanted to make sure that we were getting all of the correct angles and views, and personally, I didn't see anything obvious, but then we'll let the smart folks look at the data and tell us.
3, 2, 1, and booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, taking the space station to full power for full science.
The mission got started with a virtually flawless liftoff from the Kennedy Space Center Sunday evening, one that took the shuttle right through the sunset. The only mission hiccup so far, the exercise bike in the shuttle broke.
It's important to get exercise while you're in space because your muscles aren't working the way they normally do just to keep you upright and moving around as you do on the Earth. So muscles tend to be kind of unforgiving when you don't use them, just as if you were laying flat in bed.
If the exercise bike can't be fixed, the crew will use exercise equipment on the space station to make sure they don't lose too many muscles before they come back home. NASA briefly became concerned that more space junk would come near the space station, but then they issued the all-clear to the crew. It's the second space junk issue in just a few days. Before it docks, the shuttle will do an RPM, the rendezvous pitch maneuver, or shuttle backflip. That's another inspection technique that provides spectacular images and critical engineering data. Docking with the space station is scheduled for just minutes after 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. That's an event you can follow on spaceflightnow.com. Just before 7 p.m. Eastern Time Tuesday, the crew will float through the hatch into the International Space Station. This crew has trained more than a year for this mission to complete the space station's power grid. The astronauts will add the final solar array that could power about 55 average-sized homes. That will boost the station's power for a 6-person crew who will do intensive science research on the station. David Waters, spaceflightnow.com.